Your WooCommerce store is empty and you're not sure where to start. That's completely normal. Every online store begins right here. In the next few minutes, we will walk you through adding your very first product in WooCommerce, the title, the description, images, pricing, and more. By the end of this video, your product will be live on your WordPress website, ready for customers to see. No technical jargon, no confusing settings, just a simple beginner-friendly walkthrough. Let's get started. Quick thanks to today's sponsor, WordPress.com. They make starting a WooCommerce store genuinely simple. Their commerce plan comes with WooCommerce pre-installed, so beginners can skip the technical setup and focus on selling. If you're still looking for a place to host your online store, there's a link in the description to get started. Now, back to the tutorial. As you can see, we have a WordPress website over here. And this is actually a starter site from Blocksy. You can see the website is beautifully designed and there are several products already added. Let's take a look at one of these products. You can see this is a product. So using WooCommerce, you can create products such as this one. The product image will appear over here with the product title, the price, a short description. Then you will be able to specify the number of products from here and add to cart. You can also see the category over here and the long descriptions along with reviews. You'll also be able to see related products here as well. So how can you add products using WooCommerce? Let's go ahead and see. We're going to head over to the dashboard of this website. So first, we are going to ensure that we have WooCommerce installed and activated. If you don't have it, you can simply go to the plugins directory and search for WooCommerce. Once you find it, install it and then activate it. Once you have it installed and activated, you're going to find options such as WooCommerce, products, payments, analytics, etc. So we're going to hover mouse over products and click on add new product. This will open up a new page. Here we can create a new product. We can add a product name, description, product image, pricing, and other product details. So let's go ahead and first add a product name. We're going to call this product Modern Chair. Since this is a furniture e-commerce site, we are going to create a furniture. So then we are going to add a product description. We're using dummy texts over here, but you can use original description which describes your product the best. Then we're going to copy this text and add it in the product short description here. Okay. All right. So now we have a product name, some descriptions. Now let's also add the product image. So we're going to click on set product image over here. And then we can upload a product from our computer by clicking on select files, or we can go to the media library to check out our existing images. Since we already have a lot of images, let's use one of these and click on set product image. You'll also be able to add a product gallery. So if you take multiple photos of your product, you can add all of those in this gallery so your customers will be able to view all of the images of the product. Next, we can also take a look at the product category section. Here you can see there are some product categories already created. If you want, you can also create a new category by clicking on add new category over here and giving the category a name, let's say desks. You can also add this category to a parent category if you want. Now, if we click on add new category, we can see the category has been added. But this is a chair, so we won't categorize it as a desk. Instead, we will choose the chairs. Next, we will also be able to add product tags if we want. We can separate these tags with commas and add as many tags as we want. For brands, if you want, you can also add new brands. So if you have different branded products on your e-commerce website, you'll be able to add those over here. Now, after you're done with all of these, the next thing that we should focus on is the product data. From the product data drop down, you can click over here and choose what type of product you're selling. You can either choose simple product, grouped product, external affiliate product, or a variable product. We are going to choose a simple product. You'll also be able to make this product virtual or downloadable. But since this is a physical product, we are going to only go with the simple product. Then we're going to add a regular price to this product. We're going to call this $80. If you're having a sale, you can add a sale price as well, like so. And you can schedule this sale price by clicking over here and add a from and to date. But we are not going to make this that much complicated. In fact, we're going to remove the sale price as well. Next, we are going to go to the inventory tab over here. And here we can specify the SKU or stock keeping unit. You can specify how many products you have. You can also specify the GTIN, UPC, EAN or ISBN number here. You can also enable the stock management, which is going to track the stock quantity for this product. And you can also specify the stock status. So in stock, out of stock, or on back order. You can specify this from here. We're going to say in stock, and if you want to sell this individually, say limit purchases to 1 item per order, you just simply have to put a check mark over here. But we're not going to have this enabled. And next, in the shipping section, we can add in the weight, dimension, and shipping class here as well. We can also add linked products, so we can add upsells or cross sales. So if you want to sell something else with it, let's say an elegant chair, you can add it over here. In the attribute section, we will be able to add descriptive pieces of information that customers can use to search for this product on our store, such as material or size. You will be able to add attributes such as length, weight, and then provide separate values for those and decide if those attributes will be visible in the product page. But again, we are not going to add any of these, just to keep things simple. In the advanced settings, we can add a purchase note, we can add a menu order, we can enable reviews, and also enable POS. So these were all the things that you need to do in order to add a product. So after you're done, you can simply click on Publish, and your product will be published. Now, if we view our product, we can see how it looks like in the front end. You see, we also added the upsell, so it's adding a you may also like section over here. And it also added a related product section. Now let's add another product. So what we're going to do is get back to our dashboard, go to products, click on add new, and add another product called modern sofa. Great, now let's add some product description. Now let's copy this text and add in the short description. Now let's also add the product image. So we are going to choose one from our media library. Let's choose this product image. Okay, and we're going to scroll down and set a regular price of $140. And this time, let's also set a sale price. From the categories, we're going to choose sofas. And for inventory, we're going to choose in stock. And let's publish this product. And now let's visit our site and go to the product section. And if we scroll down, we can find the modern sofa over here. And you can also see we are seeing the sale price here as well. So if we click on this product, we can see how it looks like in the front end. Now, if you're wondering how you can create a beautiful e-commerce website in WordPress, we have a tutorial on that topic. You can check the video description for a link. That's it. Your first WooCommerce product is live. And if you're ready to start your own WooCommerce store, you can get started with WordPress.com through the link in the video description. If this tutorial helped you, hit the like button and subscribe for more beginner-friendly WordPress and WooCommerce guides. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.